It's 2018. You just got out of school. You got straight home. Now you're playing Fortnite. What's up, guys? It's Thursday, Throwback Thursday. Today, I don't know, guys. We are playing Fortnite. We all know we were young. We were excited to come out of school, get home, play with our friends. It was the times to be alive. Now Fortnite's completely dead. Who still plays this game? I haven't played this game in, I don't even know, man. It's been far too long. But it is Throwback Thursdays, man. Do you guys remember those times? I don't know, when you're like, this must have been like in middle school. When you guys were in middle school. What did I just spawn into? I'm dead already. Remember those times when you would just come? Wait, what? Come on, I didn't mean that. What I did mean was, do you remember like the times when you're in high school and people would just do Throwback Thursdays? I don't know, they would like post old pictures of themselves when they were like kids or something. We were 17, we were still kids, but yeah, they would post some stuff. Those were the times, man. Those were the times. You know, thinking about that right now, I want to post a photo. I'll post a throwback. Popped it up right here. Pop up the clip. Yep, that was an old photo of me when I was young. I was a youngin'. That's all I know. Yeah, so today we're just doing throwbacks, man. We're playing the throwback game. You know, Fortnite. The game was so amazing back in the day. And I just remember reminiscing those throwbacks, man. We know we all reminisce the throwbacks. The good times we used to have. Can you guys tell me one of the throwbacks you guys have? Like, what's something you experienced? Huh? Wait a second. Somebody's here. Huh? Huh? There it is, guys. GG's. Anyways, as I was saying, you know, sometimes we always just, I don't know, we like to think about the old times, think about the times we enjoy. You guys gotta drop something, and then you guys used to do a lot that's a throwback that you really enjoyed, that sometimes you just don't get anymore. For example, for myself, me and my family, a lot of my family used to always go to this regional park by where I live. And it was nice. Those were really good times. Like this guy petting the dogs. I can reminisce sometimes of me petting dogs. You know, who even is this guy? His name is Glizzy Shots. Okay. You know, sometimes it's good to throw it back. Alright, guys, we're back. Sometimes it's good to throw it back, you know? Sometimes you just have to throw it back. That's really how it is, man. You know? It's just good to think about the good old times, and maybe you could bring him back up again. Like, I'm gonna have a bunch of throwback guys right here. Look. This has to be a huge throwback for you guys. So right here. Look at this. Do you see what this is? It's a PS4. Do you guys remember the PS4? I just found this in my garage. Now that's a throwback. I'm gonna have to set it back up and play, man. Good times, man. Good times. That's when life was amazing. Look what else I have right here. Wait up. I gotta focus up on this game. I'm gonna get a win for you guys. Back in the day, I would have been able to get a win for you guys. But you know what? Let's throw it back, you know? Let's fucking throw it back. I'm gonna get a win for you guys. No matter how bad I am at the game now. And look at this. What the hell? Do you guys see what this is? It's an iPhone 13. Now that's a throwback. Like, what iPhone are we on now? The iPhone 5? No, iPhone. No, we're like on the iPhone 20, no? I don't even know, guys. There's too many iPhones. Yeah, like, That's insane to think about. We used to have iPhone 13s before. Even talking about that, I was going through my garage and I found an iPod. The first, that iPod was a major breakthrough. There was like, you could finally listen to music on the go. It was amazing. And I found that, man. Just a bunch of stuff that you never know that you can find when you just... Honestly, I'm kind of like a hoarder, man. Like, I have so much stuff in the garage. I don't know. I was going on off-road today and putting a lot of it for sale. You know, since we're talking about throwbacks, I'm like... Huh? Yo, this... Bro, I got destroyed. Oh my. I got destroyed. So we're back in another game. Where did I leave off on? What was I talking about there? Before that guy interrupted me and decided to kill me, you know? I believe... Oh, I was gonna tell you guys a story, right? Yeah, let me tell you guys a story. Let me give you guys... Oh, you can... Oh! You can free fall now? What is this, Warzone? This thing thinks it's Warzone! Buddy thinks he's Warzone. Yeah, I'm gonna give you guys a little throwback. Oh. Yeah, let's give you guys a little throwback story, man. When I was, this was in middle school, I believe, like 6th grade or something, man. Oh. Look at this, a bot, man. They got bots on Fortnite. When I was in middle school, I lived right next to an abandoned, Yo, how you guys feeling today? I keep getting interrupted. I hope you guys are feeling good today. You know, I want to talk to you guys, see how you guys are feeling. Hope you guys are having a beautiful, wonderful Thursday. Yeah, anyways. Yeah, back to our story. So, I was in middle school. You know, I lived next to a country club, which is like a golf course, right? But it's been abandoned. It was abandoned for, you know, a few years now. So me and my friends, you know, we would skate a lot. You know, we used to love to skate. And I better not die already, bro. Okay, guys, I was in middle school and I used to skate a lot with my friends. You know, we all enjoyed skating. Yeah, we were some skater guys, right? So we used to go. There's a lot of like good little, you know, spots to skate at this abandoned place, right? So we would go there, you know, we would skate around, you know, have some good time. And we used to love to explore. We would explore a lot, you know, we're some explorers, I shall say. You know, we were some explorers. But what? I don't know what's going on, guys. I haven't played this game. Anyways, yeah, we used to explore. We used to explore a lot. And that was amazing, you know. So we were some explorers. We would explore around. Gotta get to the damn story, man. I can't focus. We would, you know, we would sport a lot. We would skate some spots. And as we were exploring, we saw like a large amount of bees, like a abnormal amount of bees, right? Like for some reason, there were just a bunch of bees. So we, you know, us being young and dumb, we were curious. We're like, what are all these bees doing right here? So we went to go explore. We ran into a bunch of bees and we were like, what the hell are they coming from? You know, us being all curious and stuff. So we went to go explore that. And we ran into like a bunch of boxes, like a large amount of boxes full of bees, man. There's, I don't know, hundreds of bees or something. And you know, we honestly, I My friends were pretty dangerous people, and they began to like kick over these boxes, right? They would kick them over. Like, we didn't know they belonged to anybody or like what they were doing there. I mean, we were kind of young and dumb, so we just thought, we literally just thought that, we literally just thought that they were just here for fun, you know? Like they were just there. So we were kicking over the boxes, you know, millions of them were flying, you know, going around flying. Oh my god, I should be dead. Yeah, millions of them were just going around and flying. Huh? Oh. Guys, I don't know, my brain hurts. I gotta stop looking at this shit. Anyways, yeah. So we were just kicking them over and a bunch of them would start flying, dude. Like, just flying everywhere. And I don't know, we would just let it happen, you know? Next thing you know, out of nowhere. Yeah, anyways, my friends were the ones kicking them. I didn't kick nothing down because, yeah, I was too scared. I didn't want to get stung by the bees, you know? Yeah, I was just watching them kicking down, and then, you know, we just run away for our lives. And as my friend kicks one down, um, but like this person was in a truck hiding behind, like I don't even know what he was hiding behind. He was hiding behind like a big old bush. And as my friend kicks it down, he like just pops up out of nowhere. So, you know, me and my friends, we all start running. We're running, and they're like, "Yeah, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here." The guy, like, he's like, "Oh, like, hey, I'm gonna call the cops on you guys. Like, what are you guys doing to my bees, right?" So they're all just running and everything. And me being like the young, stupid self that I am, I'm like, what the hell? I don't need to run. Like, I'm completely innocent. Like, I didn't do nothing, you know? There's no need for me to run. I'm like, yeah, there's no need for me to run. Aimbot, by the way. But yeah, so I'm just like walking. I'm like, I'm chilling, you know? I'm just like, I didn't do anything bad. So I'm just gonna keep walking and I should be good. Next thing you know, dude, this guy, right? He's calling the cops and stuff. He stops me. He's like, hey, don't move anywhere. And all my friends are like, we're not listening to this guy, you know, let's just keep walking. Whatever, they keep walking and stuff. Me being the little scaredy cat I am, I'm like, nah, I'm gonna get in trouble, bro. Like, I didn't kick none, I'm good. Cops show up. Oh, they did not believe me, man. They're like, no, 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 buddy. You definitely kick these up, you know, like this is private property. You know, this is private property. You just kick private property. That's gonna cost you, you know? But you have infinite amount of these. Oh, it's one every few seconds. Okay. Anyways, the cops stopped me. They're like, hey, you know, you kick down these bees. This, you know, this guy pays a lot of money, so it's private property. Like, you're, you know, basically wasting his money. So they're getting me on trouble. I'm trying to like tell him, like, bro, like I was telling the cops, like I did not kick anything down. And this is before I knew about any laws, you know. So he was like, no, you can definitely get in trouble, buddy. Like you could definitely get in trouble, man. You are destroying property. So yeah, like it's not gonna look good for you. Fuck it. Anyways, this cop's like, yeah, no, you're destroying property, man. Like even if you weren't the one kicking it down physically, you're worth the people who were kicking it down. So that's gonna get you in trouble. I'm like, what? How is that even possible, man? Like, this was before, back in my time. I didn't know like that exists, you know? I didn't know I could get in trouble even though. Alright, bro. Wait, anyway, I didn't know like I could get in trouble for that. Like, I'm like, what do you mean, dude? Like, you know, I wasn't kicking shit down, bro. Don't get me in trouble. He's like, nah, you're with, if you weren't kicking it down and you're with the people who are kicking it down, technically you're kicking it down. Man, I didn't know these fucking laws. Where these bullshit laws come from, man? So yeah, like if you're with the people who are kicking it down, then you're basically the one kicking it down. So you're gonna get fucking in trouble, buddy. I'm like, oh shit, no, not me. You know, I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want to get in trouble, man. Not me, man. Not me. So yeah, he's, you know, he's like headshot snipe, guys. Anyways, yeah, he freaking tells me, yeah, you're basically the one who destroyed him. Guess what? You're going to freaking jail, buddy. And then the guy, luckily, he said like 6 months, bro. I was like in 7th grade and I was scared for my life. I was like, jail. I was a straight A student. I said, I can't go to jail. But then I was kind of thinking about the good side. Like, damn, if I go to jail, I'm going to have to lock in. And what am I going to do every day? Push-ups, sit-ups. Man, I'm going to come out big. I'm going to be disciplined. Fuck it, take me to jail. Anyways, luckily I didn't go to jail. The guy didn't press charges. But that's my little throwback story. I almost went to jail in 7th grade. I was such a good kid, straight A student. And that's when I learned, even if you aren't doing anything bad, being with around the people who are doing stuff bad, you will get in trouble. So if you get robbed, if you're at a bank and someone's robbing the bank and they let you live and you leave, yeah, guess what? You're probably going to jail.